King's Cross. It's long been known as the red light district of Australia. Famous for its wild mixture of prostitution, crime, drug dens, sex shops and strip clubs. It was the place you'd come to visit to see how the other half lived and played. In recent years, however, this sleazy pocket of Sydney has started to evolve into a richly vibrant part of the city, with hip clubs and bars, high-end boutiques and fashionable restaurants. Hi, I'm Emma Karney, and I'm going to show you around my favourite place that's going to change the way you look at King's Cross. Come with me. I'm talking about the King's Cross markets, and let me show you why I like it so much. Now, if you're a foodie like me, this is a food lover's haven with international treats and organic delights that'll set your taste buds into a spin. Come and sample some. Here we are at Goslemi King, and I don't know if you've tried these before, but they are delicious. How can I ask you what nationality, where do they stem from?
Well, they in Turkey, every region is known for its own different toppings. Like where I live in Antalya. We're famous for the cheese and spinach one, and you go to other villages, they'll have a potato mixed with Spanish onions, parsley, and some other places might have the plain cheese with egg. So it really varies from region to region.
And what's the most popular one here? Is it the spinach one? That's the one I like. That's my favourite.
Over here, I would say the works, where I put cheese, spinach, beef, mushroom, all mixed together. That'll probably be the most popular one over here.
And how long has your store been at the markets?
We've been here for about close to 3 years. When I first started, people were very hesitant to try it. Obviously, they didn't know what it was, being a new product. And once someone does try it, they always come back for more.
And do you think it's changed the image of King's Cross, for the better?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. 100%.
Yeah.
Brings people more outside, more family orientated.
It's a little community.
That's right.
Yeah. Yum. After my Goslemi, I must say I am a touch parched.
Well,
what can you offer me today?
I will give you passion fruit and orange, organic. It's got that real bite of passion fruit.
Oh, it's got a nice zing to it.
It sure has.
Lovely. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Oh yeah, it's perfect to wash away the chilli.
Yeah.
Very refreshing. Now, tell us a little bit about your store. You're one of the organic stores, as you said?
Yes.
How long's the store been here for?
Ooh. Well, I've been working for them for 5 months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what other flavours do you have here?
You've got the passion fruit and orange. I've got raspberry and apple,
Nice.
blood orange, and mango and peach, which
Oh,
is
yummy. That sounds good.
it's really popular if you've
Yeah.
got little kids,
Oh, yeah.
and so it's that nice sweet, but no added sugar or anything. So
Oh, that's good.
also sell the lightly carbonated juices.
Okay. Ginger beer.
is
One of my favourite drinks. I
yeah,
love ginger beer.
and it's got that real bite of ginger.
Yeah. Well, who's going to play a game with me?
I will.
Okay. What game do you suggest?
Oh,
Nothing too challenging, but it's not a fact of what I like to play, it's a fact of what can I play. Connect 4, perhaps. Okay, now refresh my memory. I can't even remember how to. Do I have to get a row?
Sure. Connect 4 means get 4 in a row.
Okay. Quite simple, really. One would think.
Horizontally,
Yes.
vertically,
Okay.
diagonal.
Okay.
So you can go first and you can be whatever colour you want.
Red. And how long ago did you start working at the markets? It's been going for how long now?
3.5 years. That's 3.5 years we've been doing this. So the idea was just to get people off their couches, off their PlayStation. The idea that people pay gold coin donation and we raise money for the local charities. So there's a few local homeless charities around here, and we want to keep everything local because there's a lot of people from the local area that play. So we'd like to make the proceeds go to local charities. So next time you're down here, come and find one of us, and we'll be happy to teach you how to play games and how to meet other people. And
Make sure you set aside quite a few hours for me because it looks like I need it. Did you know that King's Cross has featured several times in Australian pop culture? What with Claire Warbeloff becoming an internet sensation as the King's Cross Bogan. The 1999 crime film Two Hands certainly put Heath Ledger on the map. And the highly successful Underbelly series was filmed right here on the Golden Mile. There's also an array of Sydney's local talent behind the mic each weekend. A perfect time to sit by the fountain, listen to the music, soak up some sun and shake off the heavy night before. If you're like me and always struggling to find the perfect sentimental gift for a friend, well, look no further. The King's Cross Markets has everything from second-hand books and DVDs, cheap plants, candles, and all for an amazing price, sold with a friendly smile. Well, I'm here with Elizabeth Taylor. Great name, by the way, I have to say. And she's, yeah, I'm sure. And she's the founder of the markets, the brains behind the markets, so to speak.
Yep. We started here, well, we've been here about 6 years now. And we started the markets in Spitalfields in London originally.
I'm a big fan of Spitalfields. I lived in London for 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then you'd probably be a regular.
Oh, I was.
It was very, very successful and very quickly successful. It happened at the right time for the organic industry, I suppose. And then we moved to Australia and started our first market at French's Forest 15 years ago. And it's grown from there, and now what we're trying to do is put markets into different suburbs of the city so organic food can become more accessible at more reasonable prices and create the atmosphere of the village, and the community really does enjoy it. I mean, we're early, very early in the morning, and people are around already, which is amazing.
Yeah, no, it has. It's brought a lovely spirit of community to King's Cross.
Yes.
Which, it certainly hasn't done any damage to, the reputation that King's Cross had.
That's true. I mean, when we first started setting up here very early in the mornings, we used to have to disturb the gentlemen in their sleep and probably do a bit of swilling down and things like that. But now it's actually really improved. They don't actually stay here anymore overnight. And
I guess it would be a little bit too noisy for them now.
Well, we try to be quiet because there are residents in the area, but yeah, they don't like being disturbed. They like to sleep it off or whatever they're doing, or I suppose it's fairly safe around here if they're out of the way. And the people have taken control back of their own area, and that's what it's for. Because Potts Point, King's Cross is a really big residential community. It's the biggest residential community in the city.
Yeah. So most of the stores are organic?
No, some of them are conventional. This is a conventional stall. He's a farmer from just outside Sydney. There's a big organic stall over there. Obviously, these people are French crepes, and there's all different types. There's the patisserie here, the wonderful cheese man, and then we have the flower lady who does a phenomenal business of flowers.
And the plants, amazing plants, and for a great price here.
Yeah. I mean, that's the important thing. And one of the things about markets is you can get bargains. And if you need a present, you'll always find something that will take your eye that really is beautiful and you want to buy it. So buy it.
A unique sentimental gift, which is the best gift to receive.
That's much more important. It is, because other things go in the drawer.
Now, can I ask you a little bit about the entertainment? Do you have different acts every weekend?
We do. We do. And we try to have good musicians that are professional. Generally, they tend to get gigs out of being here anyway. They end up going on the radio or, advancing their careers. So that's phenomenal. And that's another, one of the sort of giving aspects of having markets as well in a community. Because you see people that would be talented but maybe not out there, and that's important.
Yeah. Was it always a weekend market? Did it start off every weekend, or is it something that's progressed?
It started off every other weekend, and then the residents decided that they couldn't remember whether it was on or not, and they really lobbied hard to get us here every week. And
I kind of know the feeling, yeah.
Yeah. It was very difficult, but weekly markets is what we do best.
Yes. Well, there you have it. Not only does the King's Cross Markets provide delicious food with great entertainment, but just up the road lies the infamous strip with a seedy underbelly, colourful people, and hey, you never know. One day, chick, boom, and you're a star.